Hello friend, welcome back to my YouTube channel DevOps Architect Ram. Today we will discuss about the mostly used top 50 commands in the Linux. Here we are taking the Ubuntu systems. I have my VM on the cloud and I have installed the Ubuntu system in that. So we will practice on the Ubuntu system. So let's move on to my desktop screen so that you will get all these commands information and we will practice on that machine. Okay. So and this is my VM machine terminal, we can say, and here I'm just login, restarting the session. So this is my Ubuntu system. Okay. So first command we will learn, that is hostname CTL. So this command will help you to provide the information about the OS and what is the information about the host on which we are working. So let's check. CTL. Okay, so here you will get the information about that. This is the host name and this is the Ubuntu OS. We can see here the 24.01, 24.04 is installed, and this kind of thing we can check it. Now let's move on to the second command. So that is the fdisk-l. It will provide you the hard disk information. So let's check that. fdisk htop. Likewise, so here we can see we have the 49 GB of the the hard disk in our system. Okay, so these kind of things we can check it. Now let's move on to the third one, that is lsbl. lsbl. Okay, so that information that will provide also the hard disk related. Here you can also see we have the 50 GB, the total hard disk. Okay, so now let's move on to the another command, that is the ifconfig. We generally use that command to get the IP of that machine and the MAC of that system, or we can say the interface which is using. We can also get the information about the interfaces, as like the WAN port information and the LAN information. Generally we say the ETH0 interface is available, WAN port information is available. These are the interfaces. So so let's check that ifconfig. So here you will check these are the interface, we can say ETH0. I don't have the wireless wireless card in that machine, so I don't have the WAN WLAN. Okay, so here this is the IP of my IPv4 of my system, and this is the IPv6 address of my machine, and here you can check that the MAC information of that machine. Okay, that is available on my interface, Ethernet interface. Okay, so let's move on. The ifconfig command also have the multiple use cases. We will learn that in the next video, so that because it has a lot of use cases. Okay, so now let's move on to the next command, that is who am I. So I'm clearing the screen. That is also one more command, clear. So by using that command we can clear our terminal. Okay, so now we get the information about the host name, operating system, and the hard disk information, and the IP of that machine, and the MAC of that machine. So now check who is using that terminal. So we use that command, that is who am I. So that is the root, means root user is using that terminal, that cell, we can say. Okay, if we change the user, then we'll get the another user here. Okay, so let's move on to the next command, that is pwd. So we got the information about the user. Now on which directory we are, we'll check by using the pwd command. Pwd, this will provide the information about the directory on which we are currently there. So I am in the /root directory. Okay, so we can now let's move on to the next command, that will provide the information in the system. So that is ls minus l. Okay, so here I have only the that one command, install.sh file only, not command. Okay, so now we will move on the next command, that is mkdir. So what is the use of that? It will create the directory or folder, we can say. In our Linux system, we generally say the directory we are creating. So how we will create that? Simple, that is the simple folder, we can say. If we are using the mkdir and the folder name, then it will create the folder in your current directory. Okay, so how we will create that? So first of all, check that ls minus l, we don't have any folder here. Okay, only file we have, install.sh. Okay, so I'm clearing my screen. After that, I'm using the mkdir, and let's give the name ram. Okay, so let's to check how the file and folders are available, what folders and files are available, we will use that command ls minus l. So you can check that this is the folder and this is the file we have in our, and what is the current directory, we will check pwd. So in the pwd, in the /root, we have the two things. One is the file and one is the folder. So we can if we want to go in the folder ram, then what we will do, we will use the cd command. That is the next command, we can say cd ram. So you can also check that the cell also come here, the cell also came in. So now we want to create the file. So how to create the file? General file. If we are creating the general text file, then how we will create in the Linux system? So we will use the touch command, touch, and the file name. File name is like the test.txt. So we have created that test file. How to check that the file is created or not? So let's ls minus l. Okay, so in the ram folder we have created the test.txt file. So if we want to add some content in that, so how we will do? So we will use the echo command. Okay, echo command, and the whatever the text we want to add in that file. So hello from DevOps architect ram. So where we want to put that text? In the test file, test.txt file. Okay, so how to check that text? How to check that text? In that file we added in the above command by using the echo command. We will use the cat command. So cat command will provide the content of that file which we have written in that file. Okay, so how we'll check that? So let me clear that screen. Clear. So cat and the file name. What is the file name? So test.txt file. So you can see here the hello from the DevOps architect ram is available in the text file. Okay, so let's move on to the next command. Okay, so let's add the lot. So one more command. So we will use the one more command is the nano editor command. So nano editor or one of the any editor you have to learn about that. So I am hands-on on the nano editor, so I am using the nano editor. The Vim also available, so that is most of the people are using. Some of the people are using the nano editor. So nano editor is available and very easy to use, so you can hands on that command. By using the nano editor, we can also create the file and add the text in that. So how we'll do that? So one more thing, I'm creating the one more file. There's like the nano test.txt. So that will open that file, and so that we can write the content. Okay, here. Okay, already the test.txt file is there and already text is there. So that is also the part. We can also the existing file by using that command. So we want to create the new one. So how we will do that? So nano test2.txt. Okay, so here this is RAM. Likewise, we can add the content, and our YouTube channel is DevOps Architect RAM. If you want to close that, then we will use close, save and close. Then what we will use? Control X and Y and enter. So that will save the file, and by using the nano text.txt and test2.txt, we have created the new file. I will check that ls-l. So here we get the two file test2.txt. I will check the content, cat command, cat test2.txt. okay, if you want to, this is the text, this is RAM and DevOps Architect RAM we have added in the second file. So if you want to check in the another file is like the earlier file, they will use ls-l. File name, we have two files, cat test.txt. So this is the different content. Okay, so now we will practice some more thing here. So okay, so we will add some text in that file. So I'm just taking some text. I will add that text in my file. So what the file name? So how to open that file? The existing file, sudo nano and the test2.txt. okay, so that content is already there, so I am adding some file. Okay, so let's copy that. So just right click on that, so that all the content will come here. Okay, so how to save that? Control X and Y, and after that the enter. Okay, so now we will practice that. If you want to check the content of the top 10 line in the file, then and the top 10 line of the top 10 line in the file, so how we will check that? So let's practice that. Okay, so here first of all we will check that what is the content in our file. So sudo nano test2.txt. by using that command we can open that existing file. Okay, so these are the lines available here. Okay, and in the last these are the commands. If we want in some cases we want the last 10 line, or in some cases we want the top 10 line, then how to check that one? Cat command will provide all the information of the file, all the content of that file. If we want the specific one, then we can use that the head and tail command. So how to use that head and tail command? So let's check that. Okay, so clearing my screen. Okay, HEAD. First of all, check the file name. Which files are available? We have the two files, test2.txt, test.txt. So we have added the content in the test2.txt. So let's check that. Okay, so head, 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 and test2.txt. So it will show the 10 line. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, likewise we will use the tail command. So tail, and what is the file name? Test2.txt. So it will show the last 10 line which is available in the file. Okay, so by using that command head and tail, we can get the information about the top 10 line and the last 10 line. Okay, so so one more command, the less command. The less command, what will help? So page by page, if you want the information about the file, if the file is very bigger, so cat command will provide the information about the all contain. Head and tail provide the top 10 and the last 10. If we want the page by page contain in that file, then we will use the different command, that is the less command. So how we'll use that? The less command, and after that the file name. What is the file name? So test2.txt. okay, so enter. So that will provide the information about the page by page content. Okay, now let's move on to the next command, that is like if you want to update some general package. See, the Ubuntu system is the open source system, and lot of developers are working every day, and we can say the every minutes some developers are pushing the bug fixes in the Ubuntu OS. So we get if we want to get that update in our system, so we will use that sudo apt get update. So how we'll use that? Sudo apt update. Okay, likewise we can update our system with the latest bug fixes and the update in the apps and the OS. Okay, so one more command we will use, the upgrade command. So if you want to upgrade some system, so how we will upgrade? So sudo apt upgrade. That will upgrade some system. So here the 329 MB the system will take to download the upgrade, and it will upgrade some files. So it will take time. So likewise we will do the y, and that will start upgrading the system. So we have installed here some package. So how to uninstall that? Sudo apt install the Apache 2. Okay, so already see Apache 2 is already newest version, so we have already installed. So how to remove that one? So sudo apt remove Apache, Apache 2. Okay, so let's click on the Y. So it is removing that content of that Apache 2 package. Okay. After running that command, we will also remove that auto remove command. So how to do that? So that the related package in the sense the Apache 2 is using some other packages which are already in the systems or related with that. So we will clean that. How to do that? Auto remove command we will use. So apt auto remove. So y, just after the uninstallation of that part, we will use that command. So one more command we can use that, that is the dpkg. So to install the packages, we can use the dpkg command. So how we will do? Now we will understand the wget command. So how it will work? So let's check that. Okay, so wget, and I have opened a website, and this is the link. On any website, if we have any file or any jpg file, any kind of file, if we have, then if you want to download that one, then we can use the wget command. So just entering, so we'll check that. So see the free test data 1 MB mp3.mp3 we have downloaded now. Okay, So let me download the another file. Okay, I'm just taking the another link. Okay, and how we will check that? First of all, how many files? These files are there. Okay, now we are using the wget command and the another link, that is the 2 MB file. Earlier we have downloaded the 1 MB file. Okay, so now we are downloading the 2 MB file, which is available on that website freedata.gov. Okay, so let's download that file. Now check that file, ls-l. So we have the another file that is 2 MB mp3.mp3. Okay, so by using that wget command, we can download any kind of file from a website. Even we can also download full website of the content of that full website. We can also download that. If we want the specific jpeg file or some pdf file, specific files, if you want to download from that website. Now we learn the curl command. So how to use that curl command and what is the use of that curl command? By using the curl command, we can download any file from any website or any server. We can also upload the file from any server to another server. From it's like we are working on a server, and if you want to send some file to another server, then we can also do that one. And by using the curl command, we can also perform the CURD operation in the APIs. We can say we can also test the API by using that one. So here we are just using the curl command for curl command to download the file. Okay, so how to use that curl command to download the file? Just use the curl and hyphen capital O, after that the link. Okay, I have taken that link from the freetestdata.com. Okay, you can also take any file from any website or any server, and you can download that one. So now we'll check this file is downloaded or not. So you can see that the file is downloaded. Okay, so now we learn the another command, that is ssh command. Okay, now we will understand the ssh command. So how to use that command and what is the main use of that command. So ssh is the secure shell of that. If you want to access the remote machine on our system, then we use the ssh command. So by using the ssh command, we can access of that server anything. We can access means the fully we can modify that system by using that shell. Okay, so how to use that? Let's practice that. So we have to use ssh. After that the username of that remote server is like the root or another, it can be the another one, and the IP addresses is like the 10.20.1.26 likewise. After that the enter, and after that the enter the password, and if we enter that one, then you can get the access of that server. So likewise we can access, and we can copy paste something, and we can delete the file, we can modify the file by using that shell. Okay, so in the real industry we use likewise. Okay, so I don't have the another server, so we'll check that ssh related things in the further video. We will practice mainly on that space. I will create the specific video on the ssh command. Okay, now we will learn the main command. So main. So what is the use of that main command? Is like we have multiple command in the Linux system. So how we will remember all these command? So that is a very important command. By using that one, we can find out all the detail of that specific command. Suppose we want the information about the pwd command. So what is the use of that, and how to use that command? So how we will use that? Suppose we know the command and we want the information about that, so write the main, after that the pwd command likewise. So it will provide all the information about the pwd command, how to use that one, and how the parameters are using, and so all the use cases they will provide. Okay, so and suppose okay, it's asking for the, suppose you want to know about the SSH command. You don't know the SSH command and you don't know how to use that. So how we will check the details? Main, after that the SSH. So this will provide all the information regarding the SSH command. Okay, so likewise we can use the main command. So I think you understand that main command. Okay, now we'll understand the tar command. So what is the use of the tar command? By using the tar command, we can compress the file and the folders. So we can reduce the size. And if you want to send a bundle of that files or folders, then we can compress and we can send by using the one file only. So how to achieve that? So let's do that. So first of all, we will check that file if we have in our folder ls-l. So here we have two files, okay, 1 and 2 test.txt file. Okay, so how to compress these two files in one file? So tar -cz vf, okay, and after that the folder path /root and /root, after that the ram folder we have. What we want? The all file data, all data we want. And what file name we want to give for that folder? Okay, suppose we are giving the same name, ram dot tar dot gz. Okay, so understand here. So that folder /root.ram, we have this one, these files in this folder /ram. Okay, /root/ram, we have these files we have, and we want to compress in ram.tar.gz file. So tar czvf, we can use that. By using that one, we can compress them. So let's do. Okay, now we'll check that ls-l. So we can check that ram.tar.gz file is created. So now we will extract that file because we want to use that content separately. Then how to achieve that? So I'm not extracting here, otherwise it will be the double file will be the created. So I'm making another folder. So here, okay, I will create one folder here only. So let's mkdir, creating a directory with the name Mohan, Mohan. So ls-l, we have the directory Mohan. Now we want to move that file, the ram.tar.gz file in the Mohan. So I'm just copying that file, and where we want to move /root and Mohan. Okay, in the /root/ram and Mohan. Okay, we want that. Now we will go in that file, in the folder, in the Mohan, cd Mohan. Now we get that file. Okay, now we want to extract. So how will you use that tar command to extract that? Tar -xzvf, and after that the file name. Okay, so let's check that now the file is extracted. Now check that content ls-l. So the root folder is created here by extracting that one. So how to check that the files? Will go in the root folder, cd root and ls-l. So cd ram, okay, cd ram ls-l. Okay, so we got these two files. Okay, likewise we can compress the file and the. Now we will understand the grep command. So how to use that? So what is the main use of that? Grep command is like we have the lot of output by using a command. a command is giving the multiple line output and we want to identify some text in that or something specific part of that. So how to achieve that goal? So let's practice that. Okay, so simple, in the I'm in the pwd in the /root folder or directory, and ls-l we have this file. See, suppose here only the 4 files or directory are there, you can say. If we have thousands of the files, then the output will be the very long. So if we want the specific text as like starting with the name ram, starting with the name test, if we have, then we can find out by using the grep command. So how to use that one? ls-l, after that the pipe operator, grep command, and what things we want to test, we want to check or search, we can say we want the test word in which file or folder we have, that should be listed down. So check that only one part came here because we have only this thing test, starting the test is only one file we have, so that's why we are getting the one output only. So it will help you if we are working on a bigger project or bigger things, then you will use that grep command. We will use, I will create the separate video on it because it's a very important command. Okay, so okay, now we will understand the one more command, that is the uptimes. So what is the use of the uptime? As like we have a VM and it is running for a long time, but our use cases is there when the server goes down. So we cannot identify by seeing something and by seeing the time and all these things, we cannot check that. So by using the uptime command, we can directly get from how many days, how many hours the system is running and up. So we will fire that command uptime. Okay, so here we can say my VM machine is running by 67 days and I am having the 2 users likewise. So by using the uptime we can get this information. Okay, so now we'll understand the another command, that is the shutdown command. shut shutdown. By using the command we can shut down our system, means but I don't want to shut down my VM machine because a lot of services are running on that, so that's why I don't want to shut down that. Okay, so by using that command you can turn off your system or turn off your VM machine, likewise we can do. And the same thing by we can if you want to reboot the system, then we will use the reboot command. Okay, and after that if we enter then our VM machine will be the rebooted. Okay, and likewise we can do the shutdown and the reboot. Okay. Okay, now we'll understand the date command. So what is the use of the date command? If we want the date for our server or for a specific need, or as like we are creating a script, then we will use the date command in our script, so we will get that specific time and date. Okay, so how to use that? I'm just giving the date command here and I'm getting the timing. So I can use that date command in our script, so that it will provide the time whenever I need the timing. Okay, so that's the thing. Okay, now we will understand the history command. So what is the use of that history command? So suppose we did a lot of work today on the terminal, and now we want the history of that command. Sometimes we need as like to debug that issue. If we install some package and we are getting the error in our system, so we'll check the history, what command we have fired in the past. So we can check that things by using the history command. So how to check that? So suppose I have fired multiple command today, and now I want to check that how many commands I have fired. So by using the history command I can get that hist history command. So this command we have fired, okay, likewise. So we can find out all these things. So one more things we can check. If you want to take all these command in a text files, then we can also take that. So how to take in that text file? So see, I have 4 file only, and by using the history command, the history hist or history, we can give any name. It's history.txt. we can give any name to take that history command output in one file. Okay, so see, the file is created, history. Now how to check that file, how to open? So by using the sudo nano, we can also check it. By using the nano editor, we can also check. You can use any other editor also. So I'm checking with the nano editor. Okay, sudo nano and history. So these command came in our text file. So we can analyze all these command according to our need. Okay, so yes, I hope you understand all these commands. So in the further video we will understand the main important commands, as like the ifconfig, ssh command, and the curl command, the wget command. These I will create the separate video on that, so that you can understand easily. And the grep command, that is very important command, we can say. So I will create separate video on them, and so that you can learn in the detail, and you can use them for your daily task, or for if you are working deeply in the DevOps related things, we can say, or any other Linux system. If you are working, then these commands are very useful. Okay, so that's it for today, and I hope you enjoy that video. If you understand these command, then like it, and if you are new on my channel, then subscribe now. So thank you so much for listening me. Bye bye.